You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes. Super violate that like button. It don't cost nothing for you to hit that like button and keep us moving in this algorithm. One of my favorite scenes from Spartacus. Spartacus and Christus was having a conversation, and he told Christus, he said, "I'm scared." Christus looked at him. He said, "You, the bringer of rain, is scared?" He said, "Not for me, but for my people." And I find myself sitting in these same shoes. Spartacus told Christus that, he said, "Let's just retreat." Christus told him, "What are we supposed to run like cowards?" Spartacus told him, "We can't afford to get caught in between two armies. Besides, we got families to go home to." Now, with that being said,
Bro, you said, bro, I wasn't even smoking though, bro. I passed that right here, bro. Don't do me like that, bro. You a brother, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do me like that. You pick some weed up off the ground, bro. Everybody saying that, bro. Don't do me like that, bro.
And he's put up.
Out of everybody out here, I just saw him. Bro, you gonna do me like that, bro? My car's on, though. Hold on, bro.
We're gonna secure your vehicle.
Man, listen, no, ain't none of that. My car's on. I was about to leave. He said I could leave. Man, listen, all that secure vehicle. Go ahead, bro. Y'all down like Dickie and brother. Listen, bro, that's my car, bro. Man, listen, the key is on me and I'm not giving it to y'all, bro. Don't text me, bro. Listen, my ID is on me. That's all he asked. Why am I arrested? Listen, why am I arrested? I don't listen. Why? Y'all niggas think y'all can do whatever y'all want. I don't give a. Listen, I'm a personal trainer, nigga, and I was a fire department, nigga. Fuck y'all. Man, listen, I'm not arrested though. I'm not going nowhere. Listen, I'm not going nowhere. Call your chief. I'm not going nowhere. It's my birthday and all that. Call your chief. Take your badge off. I bet I do something. Take your badge off. Let them niggas do me like that, bro. You a brother, bro. Don't call me, man. I don't want you touching me, bro. I don't want you touching me. He already got me. Fuck. Yeah, how about that? Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. How about that now? Y'all come on, arrested. Come on. Come on, man. Y'all hating like
shall we begin? Somehow, some way, we woke up on the wrong side of the bed and decided to see each other through the glasses and the vision and the eyes of our own enemy. Somehow, somebody played a magical trick on us. And now we see each other as if we playing Call of Duty. We are caught between a rock and a hard place, between different armies, for the first time in my life, I can't speak about what nobody else, what our ancestors have been through. I wasn't there for slavery. I wasn't there. I wasn't old enough to see certain things that are really, really fully grasp certain things that happened even in my lifetime. But I'm old enough to understand right now, for the first time in life, I'm actually witnessing. First and foremost, right? Let me say this. When I decided to go outside, right, into these ghettos, into these streets where nobody's smiling, because even if you don't live directly in the ghetto, you got to travel through it, by it, and deal with the dangers of it. So when I decided to go outside, the first thought and step is, should I grab something to put on my waist to protect myself? Now, automatically, if you live in New York City, in places like New York City, it's illegal to have a gun. Most people don't have a gun license. So now when you go outside, you got to face and make a decision on whether you want to be judged by 12. Because if you get locked up, you better hope and pray. You better hope and pray you end up in front of a judge, where you might end up in Attica, Comstock, Sing Sing. Because Trump done made it clear that he's fed up. And some of you new age, or rather you career criminals that's running around, you're going to end up in places like Alligator Alcatraz, or you're going to be exiled out of the country. So now, with that being said, there's a lot of scary, horrible rumors. There's a lot of rumors of people not making it to their destinations. There's a whole lot of rumors of bodies washing up that got on those planes that didn't make it to a destination. They ended up in the ocean floating with the fish. Bloop, 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 bloop. I ain't saying it's true. I'm saying we put our own backs against a wall where we damned if we do and we damned if we don't. If I go outside and I don't have something to protect myself with, I got to worry about one of these ill-raised, non-raised little ghetto bastards running around with hate in their heart, mad at the world because their mother ain't feed them breast milk, because their daddy wasn't there. Whatever the case may be, they angry. Little niggas is mad at the world. And all they see is red. Yeah. When you start to get older and you start to realize, like, damn, I really did have something to live for. Because most of us older dudes too is suffering. We suffered just like you little niggas. Most of us older niggas, we suffered just like you little niggas, and we suffered more years than you little niggas. And some of you little niggas is forcing us to come back to the streets. You forcing us to get angry. And you wouldn't like us when we get angry. Some of us old niggas is bout it too. The only difference is, y'all ain't touched the stove yet. We touched the stove. We know the stove is hot. A lot of us older dudes got friends that died in the penitentiary. Rest in peace, Shaft from Bronx River. Rest in peace, T-Dogs. It's a bunch of niggas that died in the penitentiary. They never even made it home. We can't be battling each other in the streets and running from the FBI, the U.S. military, the district attorney, the detectives, and the boys in blue. We cannot win with the surveillance that's watching us. There's cameras everywhere. Your phone is recording you everywhere you go. Your cell phone has a digital fingerprint of you and everything that you do. Your license plate, the bottom of the story is, yo, dogs, we gotta make, it has to be a truce in these streets. Y'all can't make it safe or unsafe for us to go outside. So now when we go outside, we got to go outside riding dirty? And then if we get caught at a checkpoint, if the feds just so happen to say, hey, you come here, and it just so happened to be, I ain't looking to hurt nobody, but I got something up under my waist to keep little Mike and Ray off of me? Don't let these celebrities, don't let these rappers trick you out of your freedom. Don't let these older niggas coming home from jail with that, I'm outside. I'm outside. Don't let these niggas trick you out of your freedom. In the last days of America, stay in the house, my nigga. Stay home. Because if you get caught slipping in between both armies, the little niggas that ain't been raised right, you're going to have to turn their TV off. Or they're going to turn your TV off. And on the other side, the other army, well, the U.S. Army, backed by the FBI, backed by the district attorney, backed by the CIA, backed by the DEA, backed by the whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. The boys in blue, you get caught in between those two armies. Brenda's baby that grew up off of crack, and the boys in blue, you're doomed. People, places, and things. If you got to go somewhere and you got to bring a gun, don't go. If you got to go somewhere and you got to bring a gun with you, don't go. As a matter of fact, it's safe to say it ain't safe outside. Stay in the house. Because this machine that Trump done activated is about to turn your TV off. You don't want to end up in alligator Alcatraz, which I thought he was playing. I told y'all, when he got through with them, who he was coming for next. I'm watching videos of the FBI walking down on niggas in the streets of D.C. Share this video. Everybody that watched this video that's ever been through something I don't care if you ain't been through nothing. This is a wake-up call. Young Black America and the OGs too. Let me ask you a question, OG. If you are lucky enough to get locked up with a gun on your waist and the FBI decide that we're not going to send you to alligator Alcatraz, do you got another 10 years in you? At the age of 40 and 50? Do you have another 10 years in you to give to the penitentiary? I'm out.